Harder mode that will put your courage and skills to the test from the title screen. Select Play in Master Mode to begin. Please note that in Master Mode you will have one save file and one autosave file. Alright. Would you like to play in Master Mode? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna jump right in. Playing this game for the first time. On challenge! Isn't that great? I've never done that before. That's the first time for me. Alright, Master Mode it is. What a grand old time. But I suppose we're trying to, challenge a... I guess we could call me a Zelda veteran, sort of. Sort of? Well, yeah, my history is interesting with Zelda. Guess that kind of goes into the story. So I didn't play Zelda from the beginning, actually. I definitely remember hearing about it when I was a kid. And, I think, like, the first Zelda I was aware of, at least being a thing, was, like, Link to the Past. A Super Nintendo. Oh. I see. Twitch sounds, yes. Yeah, we have lots of interesting things. But yeah, my story begins with, yes, I didn't play Zelda from the beginning, but I was aware of Zelda on Super Nintendo. As once again we get to see this lovely presentation again of Pool Party Link. That's what Zelda really wanted to awaken. But the first one that I was, like, shown anyway was Ocarina of Time, so it really wasn't until much, much later. I didn't know about a lot of the games between the eras. In fact, I wasn't even aware that there was handheld Zeldas, like, right in the beginning. I totally would have played them had I known. But, yeah, the first introduction that I had to Zelda was attacking a bunch of chickens on the field, and then having chickens, like, chase after you. That was my first impression. And it wasn't until, like, I want to say high school, maybe college, actually, that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play all these Zelda games in order. Oh, sort of order. I did effectively play most of them, starting in that time, so... I started when, like, Skyward Sword, I want to say, was brand new. But I started with Four Sword Adventure on the Nintendo DS. That was my first Zelda game that I played and completed. And then I was like, alright, let's take this to the next level.
That is a Sheikah slate.
It's a Sheikah slate.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Good. And from Four Sword Adventure, I decided, alright, let's go with the other Zelda game that I was aware of, which was Ocarina of Time. So it was the second Zelda game that I played, and then it was funny. I played them in backwards order from that point on. Because what I did was I did Ocarina of Time, then I did Majora's Mask, and I was like, alright, now that I completed this little thing, I'm going to play them backwards. So then I went backwards in time, because if I remember correctly, Ocarina of Time was like the fifth or sixth game that came out, so I was like, alright, let's go backwards until we're back to Zelda 1. And then I went back to where I left off with Majora's Mask and kept going forward in time, and like played all the other Zelda games in order up until like I guess the most recent one being Link Between Worlds. And then I played the CDI games.
My boy!
Yes, I actually played the CDI games on a real CDI. Didn't beat them. There was no need to do that. And here I am. And I was like, you know what's really stunting my growth now? With preventing me from playing Breath of the Wild? Skyward Sword. And then it came out on the Switch. And I was like, yeah, I gotta totally play that game first. And then I was like told, no, just play Breath of the Wild, fool. And I'm like, alright, here I am, today playing Breath of the Wild, finally, on Master Mode. And that's where I am today. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center that you've never seen this device before, and yet there is something familiar about it. The CDI games are what to prepare me for Master, but yeah, they were kind of hard. Yeah, Link is just like 5 more minutes, isn't he? He was like sleeping up until now. Doesn't have any clothes yet. I bet these are his clothes. Yep. Thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Equipped weapons, armor, and other gear by pressing the plus sign. Alright, let's do that. He's cold. He was in the water. That works. He stubbed his foot when he did that. I see some glowy bits up there. Lots and lots of glowy bits. Ah.
Hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal.
Alright.
That will show you the way.
Excellent. I like the sound of that.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Shine into the light. Almost every Zelda game, he always starts off by being asleep. I'm pretty sure basically every Zelda game he has been sleeping. A little tutorial about climbing. Good. Very, very good. And there it is. There it is, the classic scene. About to start, right? There it is. Just to remind you that it is in fact an open world game. Just like the others got washed up on the beach every use game. Oh, Adol got washed up on the shore. Yeah, just like Legends Arceus, right?